Well, boys and girls, we finally did it. Tonight's episode of AEW Dynamite was actually a good episode. I'll be damned. They did it. We got ourselves an actual solid edition of AEW television with stories, rivalries, build up, hype, proper development in the characters, great video packages, good wrestling. Got me excited for Revolution, not so much for AEW's Grand Slam show in Australia. I did a video on it. Go back and watch it. But in terms of weekly television, in terms of making me want to tune into Dynamite next week and the week after that, not bad. Not bad. We now see that they still can do it. If you watched any episode of Collision, you would have already known that they could still do it. So why am I still hesitant to say AEW is back on track? I know a lot of people want me to say it. We're back, right? We're back on track. Well, I hate to be that guy. One good episode is not enough. One good episode is not enough. People argued last week was a good episode. I didn't think it was all that good, but okay. For argument's sake, let's just say they had 2 weeks of good episodes. That's not enough either. No, sir. I need to see consistency for a long span of time to say AEW is back. You want me to say AEW's back? Get me to Double or Nothing. Get me to Double or Nothing. 3 months of nothing but good to great to awesome episodes. Bare minimum good. Then I'll say AEW's back. But you're not going to get me coming up here praising AEW and saying, oh my God, we're back. The feeling is restored. Because of one good episode. I'm not going to give you credit for doing the bare minimum. Here's the reality of the situation. This is only a good episode. The only good episode I've seen all year. It's only been 7 weeks, yes. But despite all that, I don't remember the last good episode of Dynamite I've seen. Do you? Genuine question. When was the last good top to bottom episode of Dynamite you've seen? Don't worry, I'll wait. That's the problem. That's the problem. So far, WWE Raw, every episode they've had on Netflix has at least been good. Good, great to awesome. SmackDown, on the other hand, has had one great episode. The rest of them have not been all that good. So congratulations, Dynamite. You are so far in the same category as SmackDown. So I guess that's an improvement. One good episode all year. I don't remember the last good episode. People were saying last week. Literally. Everyone in the live chat is saying last week. That was the last good episode. Okay, well, what about before then? I want this company to do good. I want this company to be successful. But you're not going to get me to come up here and start waving the AEW flag again until I know for sure I'm going to get regular television, great quality, every single week. If this is the start of that, great. But I need to see long-term consistency. And if you give me that, I will happily wave the AEW flag again. Happily. But consistency is the key. Now, let's talk about this episode. Just to kind of give you a layout of what happened, what I've seen. The first thing that stands out to me, MJF and Hangman Page. That feud is locked in. We're locked in on it. MJF is done being Legend Killer, playing Legend Killer. Taking out the old men, Jeff Jarrett, Dustin Rhodes. We are now doing a feud we actually, and I say we as in fans, we actually have been wanting to see for a while, for years. Hangman Page, MJF. And it's looking like Hangman Page is going to be the babyface. Color me surprised. They're already setting him up to go back to being a babyface. I would rather he stay a heel, but look, if the story is good, I'll go along with it. It's looking like Hangman Page is feeling remorseful for all the damage and horrible things he's done to people. And MJF is preying on that. Great story. Great setup. Let's see what they do with it. We have a good plot line. Let's see how it plays out throughout the next few months. So I'm assuming Hangman Page and MJF are going to have a feud. Right? We're not going to just stop at Revolution and move on. No. I need a feud. A rivalry. Long term. Between these two. They can give it to you, but the story has to be there. I look forward to seeing what they do. I think they can create great television. And I've been waiting for something. Actually, I've been waiting for something for MJF to sink his teeth into since Will Ospreay. I was thinking that Daniel Garcia and him would have an excellent feud, but no, that didn't go nowhere. They had one match, and that was it. We never went back to it. We never went back to MJF and Daniel Garcia. Very weird. Very weird. But okay, MJF and Hangman Page, 100%. Let's go. 100%. Looking forward to it. Harley Cameron. I loved Harley Cameron's video package. Her, of course, doing that remix version of Mercedes Moné's theme song. Mercedes Moné's. I don't think I'm saying her name right. Mercedes Moné's. There it is. Theme song. Remix. I honestly think, I love Mercedes, but I thought Harley Cameron did a better job. I liked her remix version more. Harley's very talented. But then, from that remix to the promo afterwards, and the way it was edited, and then the presentation of it, her sitting down on a chair, and her cutting an unscripted promo. Feel the wrath! That was a moment where I go, oh, yeah, I was right about her. Go back to the end of 2024 where I gave you guys 20 people that AEW should be pushing. Guess who was on there? Harley Cameron. God damn it, was I right. Holy shit, she's amazing. The fact that she hasn't won a singles match yet, and she's this talented, is beyond insane. So no, she's not going to beat Mercedes on Saturday. She shouldn't. But here's the thing, she doesn't need to. She doesn't need to. She just needs to feel important. She just needs to feel important. You can make Harley Cameron feel important, but also build to her eventually winning a championship. This is just the start of it. I do think eventually, because of how talented she is, she should win a championship. A championship. Whether it's the Women's World or the TBS Championship. But for now, no, she should not beat Mercedes Moné. Mercedes Moné should hold that belt at least until Double or Nothing, where she will most likely lose it to Athena. Because that feels right. She won it last year at Double or Nothing, held it for a full year, and will lose it a year later. And then she can move up to being the Women's World Champion. Yeah, Mercedes versus Toni Storm, or whoever the fuck. It's going to be Toni Storm. And Mercedes will beat Toni Storm. Oh, I'm sorry. Did you think that was going to be it? No, the TBS run is just the TBS run. She'll win the Women's World title next. Sorry. Not sorry. I thoroughly enjoyed the main event. I thought well, honestly, the main event wasn't even the closing segment, but the last match on the card was, we hurt people. We hurt people. versus the Guns. Hurt Syndicate versus the Guns. That freaking chant was amazing. We hurt people, guns up. We hurt people, guns up. That match was good. And what I liked about the match is that even though the Guns lost, they looked good in defeat. There is a way to structure the match to where even though you don't end up beating somebody, you can still get over in defeat. Bobby Lashley, Shelton Benjamin protected them very well, even in defeat. So, I think the Guns are going to be a great tag team going forward. They connected really quickly with the audience. Put them with Billy Gunn. Put them with Billy Gunn and run with it. Run with it. The Acclaimed is done. Speaking of the Acclaimed, Max Caster is now like that jobber you like to see lose. I think that's the perfect role for him. That fun jobber that just jobs to everybody and people like seeing him job. Eventually, he will start picking up wins. Eventually. But right now, keep jobbing him out. Let him be the guy that says, I'm the best wrestler in the world. And then he loses every time. He's the Gilbert. The anti-Goldberg of AEW. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. It works for him. Call himself the best wrestler in the world and never win a match. And then the one time he wins the match should be against somebody that, let's just say it's a heel, and the heel gets attacked, and that's the only time Max Caster wins a singles match. And then he carries that. He carries that notch in his belt and reminds people every single goddamn day that he beat this one guy. Oh, I love it, though. But he didn't beat Hangman Page tonight, and he shouldn't have. I like the fact that he lost to Hangman Page. A lot of good things happened on this show, man. I'm very pleased to finally have an actual episode that was good. Love seeing Adam Cole, baby, coming out with his Undisputed Era, Undisputed Kingdom, Undisputed Cohorts, Kyle O'Reilly and Roderick Strong. Where you at, Bobby Fish? Don't you feel stupid that you walked out on AEW now? Where is Bobby Fish? What he doing now? And I mean, folks, where's the lie? I miss saying that. Might have to bring it back. But I thought Adam Cole, Roderick Strong, Kyle O'Reilly had a great match with the Death Riders. And the Death Riders are like ice cold right now, so that should show you how good Adam Cole is. Adam Copeland, or Cope, took the briefcase from the Death Riders and threatened to break it open, and then Mox got it back, but accepted his challenge for Revolution, so there's that. We saw Will Nightingale. Good to see Willow back. I still don't like Chris Jericho, but it was nice seeing Bandito. Didn't even think I would see Bandito tonight. Dustin Rhodes versus MJF was a good match, but I'm glad MJF is moving on from the old men. And Megan Bayne, our girl, Megan Bayne made her debut, and she looks amazing. In all the right ways. What, is she 6'1"? Hey, tall girls need loving too. What? What? What do you want me to say? She's hot! God damn it. She's hot! Oh, also Penelope Ford was on the show. Yeah, Penelope Ford. Who never wins. I don't get that. Can we talk about that for a minute? Like, Penelope Ford is easily one of the best wrestlers they have. Not even just female-wise. One of the best wrestlers they have. Penelope Ford. She's bland as watching paint dry. Seriously, I don't think she has a personality to save her life. Her personality doesn't exist. But she's a good looking. She's hot as hell. Let's just call it like it is. She's hot as hell. And she's a great wrestler. But if they ever find her a personality, please get her one, because she is lacking. Kris Statlander and her had a really good match. And they're setting up Megan Bayne and Kris Statlander. Oh my god, a feud that's not for the championship? What? What is happening here? Look at that, giving some depth to their roster? while Toni Storm is taking on Mariah May, getting ready to wrap that up, probably at Revolution. Toni will probably end up fighting Megan Bayne next, while Mercedes Moné is carrying the TBS title. And then when Mercedes loses the TBS title to Athena, then we can do Athena and Megan Bayne, and then Toni Storm could end up going after Mercedes, and then Mercedes will win the title, and then we'll go from there. So I'm excited. Like, what we did tonight was set up for the future of AEW. The stories are there now. You have people in places to where you can go all kinds of directions with them, storyline-wise. So now, from this point forward, I'm going to be even harder on AEW because I see that they can create good episodes. Same thing with Collision. Every episode going forward needs to, at minimum, be good. I'm not saying it needs to be the greatest episode. I don't give a fuck about 5-star matches all the goddamn time. At minimum, give me an episode with a good story, great developments, something that keeps me engaged, and then give me good wrestling on top of it. And if you do that, man, we're good, AEW. We're good. Just use your roster better. That's all I'm saying. But I'm pretty sure Tony Khan thought this was the greatest episode of all time. The best Dynamite. No. That's why I'm saying it was good, but it's all about consistency. You had one good episode. Calm yourself. Pump the brakes. Don't start saying AEW is back. It's back. No. We got one episode. That was good. We will get the rest. And then we will see if AEW is really back. We will find out if the feeling has been restored. Why did I say it like that? We will find out if the feeling has been restored. I don't know what impression that was, but let's go ahead and get to this review. Thank y'all so much for joining me. You could be anywhere, but you chose me for your daily, weekly AEW review. So if this is the first time you're watching me, do me a solid favor. Like the video, subscribe, and click that bell to catch all my content when it comes out. Wow, your edit help expand the brand by doing the following things. Join the membership. Click that join button and get the opportunity to request a video of your choosing, whether it's a live reaction, a hot topic, or a review, past, present, or future. Also, don't forget to give thanks. Hit that super thanks if you would like to donate after the fact. And apparently, we've entered late night AEW Dynamite with the way I'm speaking into the microphone. But you can also like me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter at Just Alex Central, give me a follow on Instagram, give me a follow on Spotify, give me a follow on Cameo, give me a follow on Threads. Got me also on Discord. I gotta stop flubbing my words. Let me enunciate where these things are. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, X, TikTok, for I am the tickest of the talkest. And don't forget Blue Sky, where the skies are clearer. Donate using PayPal, Patreon, Cash App, Venmo, and yes, Super Chats are officially on you. Can donate at any point in time during the broadcast to get your thoughts played live on the air. Email me at justalexsworld@gmail.com for business inquiries, just to say hi, and get yourself a t-shirt today. Are you a Just Alex guy? Join the club. Get you an album, Just Alex Guy t-shirt. Hot off the press. But also get you an old school X-Men t-shirt. Get you a new school Alex's World t-shirt. All your favorite t-shirt designs coming right at you. So stay tuned. Join the cause. Expand the brand. Today, right here in Alex's World. I want to thank the people, the lovely people over at Mint Mobile City, for continuing to partner with me on these live broadcasts. If you are somebody looking for a sweet mobile plan deal, now think about everything that you have to pay for when it comes to unlimited text, talk, and data. That stuff is expensive. Not expensive, but expensive. Now imagine, ladies and gentlemen, if you can have all of that. You get all of that, ladies and gentlemen. Check this out. Starting at $15 a month. Imagine having all that starting at $15 a month. Man, that's a sweet deal. If you want more details, how's about we get a quick word from our partners before we get to some shout-outs.
This video is partnered by Mint Mobile. Like many of you, I've been trying to cut back on expenses lately, but let's be real. It's tough when you got things to do and you don't want to give them up. But sometimes you have to make those sacrifices to pay your phone bill and satisfy the big tech companies. That was until I discovered Mint Mobile. Mint Mobile offers premium wireless services starting as low as $15 a month. With Mint Mobile, you can get high-speed data plus unlimited talk and text on the nation's largest 5G network. The best part? You get to keep your phone and even the phone number. Now, if you do want to purchase your own phone, they do have phones available on the website, which you can get through the link. The internet service is reliably fast. It's so seamless, I put it up there with any other network on the market. Now, some of you might think switching to a new service is a hassle. Let me reassure you, this is only going to take you 15 minutes to set up. You could literally do it right now from your phone. No need to leave your house or contact anybody.
And if your device does not support eSIM, then Mint Mobile will personally ship you a physical SIM card.
So if you're like me and you want to save a little bit of money without sacrificing anything, use the link trymintmobile.com/justAlex and start your wireless plan today as low as $15 a month. Don't lose out on this opportunity. Start saving money by switching to Mint Mobile today.
Mustard on that beat, ho. Debo, any rap, he a free throw. How y'all doing? Thank you all so much for joining me for this live stream. Please show your love to the Mod Squad. Ultra! Shine Nights and Fires of Heart, Elias Adibi, New Japan Pro Wrestling, Cleo does everything. Highway, dear land, danger. The Mod Father, Teflon Don, Zeno, Enigma, and of course, Big MGM, because they help keep this a safe space for wrestling fans like you and like us. Who liked that Drake performance? The Drake Massacre. Kendrick Lamar performance on the Super Bowl. I did. That was great. I've watched it like 10,000 times. Every single time. That boy looked right in the camera and said, "Say, Drake, I hear you like him young. You better not ever go to Cell Block 1." With a smile on his face. And then he had 60,000 people saying, A minor. Drake's career is over. It's over. Bye-bye, Drake. Wrap it up. Jesus Christ. And then he had Serena Williams. Crit walking. Serena Williams and Drake dated. Yeah. The Drake Massacre. Lord have mercy. Where were we? Like the video. The more you like the video, the more opportunities I will be given to be recommended here on YouTube. So help boost that algorithm by hitting that like button. Like button. Like button. Alright, who's here? Who's joining me for this lovely live stream? Kush Player Games. What's good, Kush Player Games? Rolando Sabio. JJ, who let the dogs out? Ooh. JJ Bulldog. Aaron Teagle. 412 Flamer. Juan Rascal. Trey Lusado. Franks 92. EJ Reed. Why do I keep announcing people's name the same way? It's weird. Jesse Bernard. What's good, Jesse? Consistency is key. I agree. As agrees. YouTube member Dawsey Chatham. Courtney McLean. How you doing, Courtney? At this point, Tony Khan has no idea what he's doing. Why would he tape a show for AEW Australia? I don't know. I'm not doing this. I already did a rant on it. I want to be positive today. Mike De Silva. Mike De Silva? All days off. Joe Arredondo. The Atomic Bomber. Let's see here. I used to be under my biological name, Gregory Gold. Whoa, what's good, Mr. Gregory? Good to have you back. Shadow Star, and we'll end it with former, maybe the next AEW Psych Super Chat International Champion. 98% of the time. I'm curious to know 98% of the time. In 2 weeks from this Saturday, will you be coming for that international title? Very curious to know if that's a belt that you will be up to retain. Fly Guy 1, good to have you here. Let's see, not so good, brother. Lost my mom. Oh my god, I lost my mom a few years back and I've been sick. Oh, dude. Oh, I'm so sorry, Gregory. Damn, man. That's rough. Losing a parent, that changes everything. Your life gets flipped upside down by that point. Yeah, damn it, dude. I'm sorry. I don't even know what to say to that. Look, we're glad you're here, man. We're glad you're here. Not just like here in the live chat, but here. If you know what I mean. What's good, Mike Pringle? Y'all, if you have a second, show some love to Kush Plays Games. Kush is family here. This is family. This is a family environment. I lost both my parents. He lost both of his parents. I lost both my parents. Only have my grandmother now, so I gotta protect her. Dude, that's rough. Well, you're family here, bro. Sorry for your loss. We got you. Thank you for joining us. Man, let's go ahead and move things along. Thank you so much for being here. If I don't say your name, it's not because I hate you. I do want to go ahead and get things started with AEW Dynamite that I actually thought was a good episode. A good episode of Dynamite. When they have good episodes, you want to call it out. Hopefully we'll keep getting more. I'm not holding my breath. But they were in Austin, Texas. HEB Center. Looked like a packed crowd. The center's not that big. But still, packed crowd. You like to see it. So as you guys know, tonight was a taped episode. It's taped because the wrestlers are currently in Australia. They're currently in Australia for AEW Grand Slam this weekend that nobody will be watching because, unfortunately, it's taped and it will be airing after All-Star Weekend. What the fuck? I did a video on it. Go watch it. Ugh. But they definitely decided to have this here, even though it was taped. But anyways, more hype for AEW Revolution, which is announced for March 9th, Sunday, March 9th. And yes, we will be watching it, and we will be reviewing it. They opened up the best way they could open up. Platinum Max Caster, the Gilbert of AEW. I love how they're booking him. He calls himself the best wrestler in the world, and he loses every single goddamn match. Love it. Great booking for him. But they're doing a good job with that because he's selling it very well. He's great on the microphone. He's actually really good as a heel. Very, very good as a heel. So, like seeing it. Love seeing it. So now you got Hangman Page coming out, and he's getting instant pops. People forgot that this man basically killed Swerve Strickland, and they hated him for months. But I think it's easier to move on to him being a babyface because let's just be real. Can we be honest? Swerve had it coming. He had it coming. He only had himself to blame. If you had been there. Seriously, he had it coming. So, I can accept Hangman Page as a babyface. If the storyline is he's regretful of his actions and he's learning from his mistakes, okay. I can deal with that. But he beat the fuck the absolute piss out of Max Caster and beat him with the buckshot lariat. Video package of Ricochet and Swerve Strickland. Looking forward to their match at Revolution. We had Adam Cole, baby, and the Undisputed Era, Undisputed Kingdom, taking on the Death Riders. Trios Championship match. Match was actually really, really good. We need more Adam Cole. More Adam Cole on Dynamite. One of the best things they have. I actually really enjoyed this match. Even though it involved the Death Riders. And even though the Death Riders won, which I hate, Wheeler Yuta won with a low blow. Because, yeah, after all that craziness they did, he wins with a low blow. That makes a lot of sense, yeah. Then Daniel Garcia and then 2.0 make a return to Dynamite. Yeah, Cool Hand Ange is back. Remember him? Daddy Magic and Cool Hand Ange is back together. Matt Menard, that's who Daddy Magic is. Anyways, Jon Moxley, Marina Shafir get ambushed by Adam Copeland, and Jay White backstage, and they steal the briefcase with the world title in it. Cool. Max Caster's cutting a promo backstage, and he runs into, of all people, Hangman Page. Hangman Page tells Max, get the fuck out of here. My promo time. And Max is like, buddy, look here. This hardcore, I'm a cowboy. This roughneck, heartless gimmick that you have going on, it's not you. He straight up told Hangman Page, you're playing a role, buddy. No one buys it. You showing remorse for what you did shows that you're weak. You's a weak ass. And then that led to MJF having a match later on with Dustin Rhodes, where we would see Hangman Page again. But seeing this the first time, I went, okay, so clearly this is the direction they want to go in, because this is like the third time they've come face to face. So this is no longer teasing. This feels like it's the right direction. And it should be the right direction. This is the only thing currently that MJF can do that has any kind of interest. For me. The Ops, Hook, Shibata, and Samoa Joe beat some jobbers. And then called themselves the Ops and said they're going after Christian Cage and the Patriarchy. Yay! Let's see here. Oh, by the way, apparently Keith Lee was backstage for tonight's Dynamite. So we'll see if he's coming back soon. Chris Jericho cut a promo. No one gives a fuck. He calls out Bandito. And let me see here. I think after this was Willow. Willow Nightingale. Welcome back, Willow. Where you been? She gets attacked by Maria Shafir. But good to have you back, Willow. Chris Jericho and Bandito inside the ring. And then they try to do some kind of a draw standoff. They get back to back, pacing in opposite corners, take their hats off like they're about to do running boots, and then he gets ambushed. The fuck? All right, and then he fights back, and then of course Big Bill shows up, and then Powerhouse Hop shows up and takes out Big Bill, and yeah, there you go. Yeah, I'm Big Bill and the tree house, whatever the fuck, learning tree. MJF, Maxwell Jacob Friedman. Very good match. Very good match. I think Dustin Rhodes could just do this forever. He's just a natural inside the ring. He's called a natural for a reason. But MJF is just a good partner to work with. He's just a good dancing partner. He is very good inside that ring. And so it's good to know that when it comes time for it, Dustin Rhodes can still put on a good match. Unfortunately, I didn't give a fuck. I didn't give a fuck. MJF beats him. Good. He made him pass out to the crippler crossface. I said it. I say it, crippler crossface. And then afterwards, Hangman Page came out. And that's what matters. Who gives a fuck about Dustin Rhodes or Jeff Jarrett? Hangman Page and MJF. MJF said, I ain't gonna touch you. Tries to walk away. Ambushes Hangman Page. And then they get separated. Hangman Page gets dragged off. MJF gets on the microphone and says, use a bitch. Use a hoe. Ho. Use a hoe. Ho. Use a... And the Hangman Page comes back up. And they brought some more. We're locked in now. We're locked into Hangman Page and MJF. We're locked in for what feels like Revolution. The storyline is Hangman Page is feeling regretful. MJF is going to prey on that. Let's see what happens. I'm looking forward to it. You have two great talent, first time ever feud. Let's see what they do with it. You actually have something that makes you want to watch Dynamite. Don't fuck it up, Tony. Seriously, don't screw this up. Megan Bayne. Megan Bayne. Tall ass, fine ass Megan Bayne. What is she, 6'1"? Destroyed a girl called Maya World. When you're in my world. Maya World. She got her ass beat with an F5. Cool. And then afterwards, Kris Statlander came out and confronted Megan Bayne, who looked like, bitch, who you looking at? Do I look like a piece of meat to you? Kris Statlander ended up fighting Penelope Ford. So, why is Penelope Ford trying to make out with Kris Statlander? No, for real. Like, why was Penelope Ford, like, trying to stick her tongue in her mouth and stuff? Like, I'm cool with that. I was just like, that's not what she usually does. Is she smitten with Kris Statlander? Is that a storyline that I'm missing? Because I'm not against it. I'm just trying to study this for research purposes. The match was good. They had a really good match. Penelope Ford continues to have great matches, but suck as a personality. Kris Statlander wins, as she should have. And then afterwards, Megan Bayne came back out and said, hey, bitch, for looking at me the wrong way, here's an F5. Boom! Hits it with an F5. And there you go. But the big girl, Megan Bayne, is a heel. She's definitely a heel. Kush Plays Game says he's at 6'8". 6'8"? Goddamn, sir. You a giant. Must have done that beat. Oh, dum, 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 dum. One of the best parts of the entire show. Harley Cameron's video package. She has that Mercedes Moné puppet, and then she did a remix of Mercedes' theme song. And she did it better than Mercedes. No offense, Mercedes, I love you, but Harley Cameron completely took your song and made it hers. Just saying. Then she cuts a heartfelt promo about how she's new to this, but she was new to singing and playing a guitar and ventriloquism, and speaking Chinese as well, and she did it very well because she's amazing. She thanks Monet for calling her a loser and pushing her to work harder and inspiring her to be different and enabling her to eventually win the TBS title. Well, you will feel the wrath. Apparently, that's gotten over with the audience now. Feel the wrath. Is it getting over yet? I hope so. I love her. Feel the wrath. Why do I say it like that? Feel the wrath. I love her. I love it. It's great. She's actually getting over very well with the audience. Because she's great. She's always been a great talent. And this repackaging of hers is connecting in so many ways. But she has to feel important. So keep booking her like this. Don't fuck this up, Tony. You have a great talent in her. Not the main event, but the match of the last match on the card. The Ass Boys, the Guns, Austin and Colt Gunn, taking on We Hurt People, the Hurt Syndicate. Syndicate. I'm wondering if this is their first match. Because I can't remember the last time they had a match. The Guns. Anyways, great match. Again, they lost, but they didn't look weak in the loss. Like, because Bobby Lashley and Shelton Benjamin are booked so strongly, by them having good offense, for real, like, for me, you can make them look good in defeat. And Bobby and Shelton made them look good in defeat. So even if you don't win, you can still get over. And that's what mattered, because the Guns got over. Crowd was behind them. We Hurt People, Guns up! So put them with Billy Gunn and roll with it. But yes, the Guns did not win. They lost in very convincing fashion to the Hurt Business, or the Hurt Syndicate. And then we heard a promo from Mariah May that felt like it got cut off too soon. And then the main event was Adam Copeland trying to break open a briefcase with Spike. And then Jon Moxley going, fine, I'll give you a title shot. And that was it. Nothing really else to say there. They're just going to fight at Australia. Nobody's going to care, but they're going to have a match at Revolution, and there's that. And there you go. That was the only good episode of Dynamite I've seen all year. It's only been 7 weeks. Just because you had one good episode doesn't mean we're back. The feeling has not been restored. You had one good episode. I want to see consistency. Consistency is the key. So what y'all think about the episode? Y'all let me know down below. It is your floor now, ladies and gentlemen. Hello, Clarice. Why'd y'all call me Hannibal Lecter? Hello, Clarice. Some fiber beans. I can't do that whatever sound he made. It's weird. I want to eat your liver with some fiber beans. I don't know how to do that sound that he does. I'm not gonna try. Now let me go to the poll I put up on my Facebook page and my YouTube page. So currently I asked people how they feel about Dynamite, and I thought the show was good, and 61% said it was mid. They say it was mid. Okay, fair enough. I guess I'll take it. Honestly, I'll take it. Justin Winter says it was a B- show. All right. Oh, that's fair. All Days Off says Dynamite was better than Raw. I disagree, sir, but it was all right. Raw was filler, but they still did a lot to keep me interested, so I can't really hate on it. This was good. Let's calm down. One good episode. Oh man, I'm so sorry Kush plays games, but I'm glad you're here, bro. Mike Pringle, it was a good episode, but keep lighting the fire under AEW's ass and hold them accountable. We can't keep praising for something that they supposed to be doing, that they supposed to do. AEW needs to stop saying restoring the feeling. Nah, you gotta restore the feeling with long-term good shows. Long-term. Jory Dono gave it, Jesus Christ. Jory Dono gave it a 6 out of 10. David Hairston gave it a 2 out of 10. Mike De Silva, hopefully I'm saying your name right. Raw felt like a day off. Yeah, like a night off. It really was. But it was still a very solid show, in my opinion. If Grand Slam aired on Sunday instead of Saturday, would you think it would be better? If Grand Slam was going to be on pay-per-view, it should have aired on Sunday. I don't know why he aired it on Saturday. That was weird. Ultra Shadow says, who's excited for Everybody Supersonic Racing? Cross Worlds. I haven't really heard about that. Let me pull it up. Let me take a look at Everybody Supersonic Racing. Sonic Racing. Cross Worlds. Is it a good game? Is it dope? Does it have a storyline? We'll see. It doesn't look too bad. Like, actually, it was kind of fun. We'll see. We'll see. You said my government name. Okay, cool. I'm saying it right. Kush plays games says, I think the last time I checked in with y'all was in 2020, but I didn't stick around. And even before that, I stopped tuning in 2019 due to my family issues. Yeah, I'm so sorry to see that and hear that, bud. For real. Alright, well, we'll keep it on that Sonic game. It does look pretty good. Looks pretty good. Pretty good. Hey, thank y'all for showing love to Kush Plays Games. Kush Plays Games. That's the family environment I want to keep. But unfortunately, it's time to go, y'all. So, update. There will not be a SmackDown live show review this week. I'm gonna make up for it with uploads. You're seeing that I'm posting a lot of.
Show was okay. I really do want AEW to get it together, especially after this Grand Slam debacle. As far as my belt goes, you bets believe it will be mine.
Well, sir, 2 weeks from this Saturday, let's see if you can keep that promise. I don't know if 2 Live Cannon will be there, but we know you'll be there. You better be ready to go to war for this belt. And thank you so much for the donation, sir. You're awesome. All right, y'all. Let's go ahead and get out of here. Thank you so much for making me a part of your day. As you file out, do all the YouTube things. Like the video, subscribe, and click that bell to catch all my content when it comes out. Follow me on social media. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and donate using PayPal, Patreon, Cash App, and Venmo. By the way, answer me this question. When I say like the video, does the like button glow when I say that? Seriously, like, I noticed that when people say like the video in their YouTube videos, the like button glows. So, when I say like the video, did it glow? No, for real, I want to know. That's lame. I wonder how I can get it to glow. There must be a mechanism that does that. Let me see something. Let me look it up really quickly. I want to see if I can figure this out. You know what? Screw it. Hang out with me for a little bit longer. Let me find this out. Let me see. Make like button glow YouTube. So it says the like button now lights up each time the words like button is said. So like button. Did it glow yet? Like button. Like button. Like button. Did that work? Hit the like button. Nothing? Come on. Let me see. There's probably a setting I gotta have. You know what? Let me see. I gotta call. I need to text YouTube to figure it out. But let's see if we can find that out. We'll figure it out next time. All right, we'll figure it out next time. Thank you all so much. I'll catch you guys next time right here in Alyx's world. The place it is, was, it forever will be a safe space for wrestling fans like you.
When you're